Hello, hi, my name is Ellis, and I like to tell stories. What you just witnessed was the very painful, cringy take on me showing my writing process of writing my very first full-length play into a cinematic, documentary, video, film thing. I abandoned the project and kind of forgot about it until like 2 weeks ago when I uncovered the footage and the kind of test edit that I made and realized I kind of wanted to still document my process, but not in such a dramatic and very edgy way. I mainly got inspired by booktubers who are writing their own books and novels, but I couldn't really find anything on playwriting, not in like a short form way. So if you'll come along with my journey of writing my first full-length play and sending it to, hopefully, industry professionals. I actually just got back from New York in support of Hayden Poe and Kensley Stevens as they perform at the Jimmy Awards, so woo! But I was able to go to the Drunk Bookshop, one of my favorite places on planet Earth, and I got a few plays. Today, I'm going to do the hardest thing and read a few plays instead of writing my own. Right now I'm on draft 3, and I've sent the rough draft to a few people. However, right now, while I get their feedback, I'm not allowed to apply any. I have to do the hardest thing, in my opinion, which is to let it sit and marinate. But in that process, I'm actually going to work on something I know I did not do well in this new draft, and work on language. I'm not giving away the play or what the play's about, or even the title, but I will say that it does involve language and the different styles of language between the older and the younger. So I decided to pull out my favorite classical play and my favorite contemporary play. I have no idea how to end this. I just realized that, I don't know, I might just cut. Alright, so I just got done with reading An Enemy of the People, and God, I forgot how much I love this play. It's amazing to me how much you can do with so little, and to me, if you're not a big fan of political commentary in any form of art, or you feel like it's not done well and it comes off as preachy, read this show. It is so honest and true and beautiful and sad, and I remember being able to see it on Broadway with Jeremy Strong and just walking out in tears because there's such raw honesty with it that you don't get with a lot of other plays, and it doesn't really feel like it's trying to push any agenda, but just pushing humanity and the truth. Now that I've finished reading An Enemy of the People, I can finally move on to what I think I can say is really my favorite play of all time. It goes back and forth between this one and another, but Gruesome Playground Injuries is such a beautiful narrative. It borders on Star-Crossed Lovers. It's a two-person show, and it's really short. 40 pages all together, not even like 40 pages of dialogue, I mean like 40 pages from author's notes to copyright laws to the very end. What I was looking for from Enemy of the People was obviously an older sound of theater. What I'm looking for here is a more honest and younger sound. That's kind of why I'm reading these two plays instead of the stack that I brought back from New York, just because I know these plays have a lot and they've stuck with me for a while. I don't know how often I'll post these, but I will say thank you guys so much for watching and coming along with me in this journey. So, yeah, thank you guys. Bye.